James 1 is this wine is next. This is Calla Lilly. This is Ultimate Red, Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon 2016 vintage. Stay tuned and I'll tell you about this stellar Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley. Now, this brand was founded in 2013 by Hong Kong-based entrepreneurs Anthony Fong and Andy Chui. They acquired a Pope Valley site in Napa Valley, 20 acres. Now, 12 acres are devoted to Cabernet Sauvignon, 5 to Petit Syrah, 1 each of Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Malbec, and Petit Verdot. Now, this wine is 84% Cabernet Sauvignon, 6% Cabernet Franc, 6% Merlot, 4% Petit Verdot. Now, it's 22 months in 40% new French oak, 14.5% ABV, and a really outstanding price point in my opinion, $65. Now it's a small production of 344 6-bottle cases. And so it's again a very small production, beautiful, gorgeous wine, and lyrical experience. I think they have created a stellar Cabernet Sauvignon. It's one where, in my opinion, it's not too showy. And in fact, it's really highlighting the Cabernet Sauvignon accented with the other Bordeaux cousins. And I think it produces a handsome, gorgeous wine. I'm definitely serving this wine in one of my favorite glasses. This is a Riedel Grand Cru Somme, Bordeaux Grand Cru Somme. I think it's a stellar wine glass because it's effortless to smell your wine and experience this on every sip of this wine. Now, definitely serve this with food. It's probably the best way, but you can definitely enjoy it on its own. So I definitely say, if you're enjoying a wine and a really spectacular wine, what you want to do is just try a bit of it on its own without food and then characterize later with food. I'm serving this with salmon this evening. Now, the winemaker is 4th generation Carrie Gott, and I'm gonna show you the label up close. So this in Chinese culture is a very refined elegance is what a Calla Lily represents. And for me, I think Calla Lilies are very important personally. When I first moved to California, it would be one of the flowers I would always buy on a Friday and put in my own house. And here's the back panel for you to look at here. And so I think this is a really gorgeous experience and beautiful artwork. And I do have one other Calla Lily wine that I'll be reviewing. And so I look forward to tasting that wine and sharing that experience with you. So this wine, first of all, on the nose, it's a completely rich characterization of blackberry, a bit of boysenberry note, underbrush, a bit of suede and spice rack as well. But it's just so rich and beautiful, but not over the top. It just has that signature that you want your my mind, I always have this prototypical experience of what I want my Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon to taste like, and this really fits that bill here. And next, the palate characterization. The palate is giving notes of black cherry, cracked pepper, fresh thyme, and bay leaf layered with freshly ground simmering spices. This wine is 94 points out of 100 points. That elongated finish on this wine is giving me a bit of tart red fruit characterization, which I very much enjoy. But it's really nicely done with the acidity that's coming through, woven through, and it's really going to give longevity to this wine. It's going to age remarkably well. I like to taste this 10 years from today. Quality ratio price point is fantastic on this wine. It's delicious, wonderful. And I'll put more information on the producer down below so you can acquire this wine, taste it yourself, and enjoy this wine. And so subscribe, that's where the button is. And if you've done so, thank you so much. Cheers to you. And that's where the like button is. So if you like this video, please give a like. You can ask questions down below. So there's a lot of things you can do in the field down below. So in between videos, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. Stay connected there. You also find me on my podcasts, which are on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Santé.